Good morning, beautiful. In this video, I'm going to take you with me for the next 30 days of my life to show you what it's like to start a GLP-1 medication. For me, this is my second go. I took 3 months off of the medication to reset my receptors, to reset my metabolic rate, and honestly, just to take a break from dieting. I was sick of dieting. If you're just starting out or well established in your journey or having to contemplate restarting your GLP-1 journey, I hope you can find something helpful in this video. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Candace Cunningham. I've lost 110 pounds in less than 10 months, gained almost 16 pounds of lean muscle mass on a GLP-1. This channel is all about math, science, the newest technologies to push my GLP-1 journey to its absolute limits. This little channel is less than a year old, and you can help support this channel for zero money by just hitting a like and subscribe. It really does help to push the algorithm and keeps this channel going and helps us get better and better and better guests each and every week. Now the part that annoys me, I am not a doctor. I'm just a fat chick on the internet trying to use everything that I can to push my GLP-1 journey to its absolute maximum, have a success for me. I do whatever I want, however I want, because I'm a grown-up and I can make those decisions for myself. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. The same thing that you wouldn't watch somebody jumping off a public building with a short-range parachute, or when it's my favorite time of year, when it's tourist season in Yosemite and some drunk lady wants to go take a picture with a bison and their baby. They may not be wise decisions, but they don't exactly expect you to copy them. So with that in mind, always consult your own medical team. I'm wilding out over here, and that's me. It reminds me of one time I was in Canada. I went to Canada for the Winter Olympics, and we crossed the border and we were there getting coffee, like in Vancouver. We were there getting coffee, and I looked at my coffee cup and it said, if we lived in America, we'd have to tell you that this coffee is hot, but this is Canada. We assume that you know that. Well, I had gotten to a point where the weight loss had just completely stalled. It was just months and months and months, and the scale would just move down a little bit. As a result, I did, I think what the average person does. My calories were here, and then I would stall and I would lower my calories, and now they're here. And then I would stall and I'd lower my calories and lower my calories and lower my calories. I had gotten to the point at the end of that 10 months where my calories were just ridiculously low. Absolutely ridiculous. We're talking 800 calories a day. I was exhausted from dieting, and I really needed to take a break. I wanted to give my receptor sites a break from the medication and give my metabolism a break and reverse diet and get my calories back up to a reasonable level. So that's what I did. I took 12 weeks off for a complete regut and rebirth of my system. So here we are, day 1 of restarting a GLP-1 medication. I'm a little bit nervous. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go down to LA. We're going to go and get a medical DEXA scan. We're going to lay on this machine. It's going to tell us exactly how much adipose tissue, aka fat, and how much lean muscle mass we have to start with. This time is going to be different. I kind of want to see what it's like for the average American. I don't think the average person starting these medication goes absolutely balls to the wall and did all the things like I did. So I want to take 30 days and just kind of operate this with not doing additional exercise, not putting on my catalyst suit, and just mitigating my weight loss through the kitchen, through food and nutrition and calorie reduction, and see what happens at the end. See if there's any muscle loss, any bone density loss, and what happens on the scan, because the scan is the real test. And these aren't like your Renpho scale. They're not like in-body scans. These are real, legitimate medical tests. That's what we're going to do today to take me from my starting weight to this weight. Now, I don't know what that number is, but I'm manifesting that it starts with a 1. I mean, a girl can dream, right? Those are all the questions that we're going to answer. But first, we need to go get a DEXA scan. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. We're gonna go get a DEXA scan, a DEXA scan, a DEXA scan. We're gonna go get a DEXA scan and see where our fat is at. Hey, well, I do love getting a DEXA scan. It's like the favorite part of my month. I hate the drive down here. The drive to LA sucks big time. But I do like getting the scan. If you live in obviously the Los Angeles area, San Francisco, Seattle, Tacoma, Dallas, Fort Worth, or Austin, Texas, you should check out the link in the description below because you can get your first one for $29 and then a subsequent one for $39. It's such a great investment in your health to give you a clear picture of exactly what's going on in your body, because today, after taking 12 weeks off the medication, I want to see where I'm at. I want to see how much fat or adipose tissue that I have, how much lean muscle mass I may have gained or lost. I obviously didn't gain because I haven't been using my suit. Let's just basically, let's see what the damage is, right? And go from there. But I'm going to tell you this. I have chosen not to look at my DEXA scan results today because I don't feel like feeling bad about myself. I don't want to, I'm really a data person and I really focus on the numbers. So I don't want to feel bad about those numbers are going to be probably pretty shitty for 12 weeks or not basically doing anything. So I'm definitely not looking at them. But when we get closer to the end of this, we're going to look at them because we're going to go get another DEXA scan and see what happened during this first month, restarting a GLP-1 and doing it more typical. Like I'm not exercising, not lifting weights. What I perceive the typical person who starts a GLP-1 journey that's not hardcore about it, I want to know what would happen maybe to that person's body. So we're gonna see. But my God, isn't this just a beautiful view?
All right, and no chance of pregnancy right now.
How can I tell if it's going?
No worries.
I don't know. It's a red square.
Oh, it's going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a fire butcher.
There's half of Candace.
Oh, I'm so glad that's over and we're out of Los Angeles. Oh, I just hate that traffic so much. Okay, so low-key, I saw on my email that I got the results in, and I'm not, oh God, I am not gonna look. That is nothing but bad news in there, I'll tell you that right now. Just bad news. Oh my gosh. Look at this sunset. Isn't this so pretty? We just timed this perfectly. I can't wait to go home and freaking harpoon myself. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I'm gonna load up that syringe like a freaking crackhead. I already got my little numbing medication on there. It's so ready to go. I'm gonna walk in that door. Oh, if I had those little African darts, I'd get my neighbor just to... I'm so ready. So ready. I'm just starting off at 2.5. Is it gonna work? I hope so. I hope so. I bet the farm on this one. I'm hoping with everything that I have that this works. I'm so optimistic, but there's a chance that I could be wrong. This right here is where they film all of the car commercials. If you've ever seen like a car commercials where they have the big rock, it's right here. Guess what time it is? Medication time. Oh, I'm so ready. Let's go do this. Now, trigger alert. This is the time to look away because I am doing this straight out of the refrigerator. Oh, I'm just joking. Oh my God, I'm so happy that is done. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so much better. I had those track pants on. And it's very similar to like, even I love them because they're my very first size medium, right? It's a huge non-scale Victor, very first size medium that actually fits. So they mean a lot to me. But that track pant like sound kind of like sounds like the first time as an overweight person you wore corduroy and your thighs just trying to start a fire between your legs and not the kind that's like awesome. So let's get into the actual plan. I plan to still do a 72-hour fast the second this medication takes effect. I mean, the absolute second. I believe in fasting to my core. I want the benefits of autophagy. So, talking about the fast, I am so in this journey, I'm not going to take any additional peptides. It's just going to be strictly tirzepatide. See, I said it right. I've been practicing. Tirzepatide, nothing. The only extra thing that I will be taking on days that I fast and one day after I'm done fasting is to support my liver. Because during a fast, your body is exuding a lot of toxins from the autophagy process and a lot of other things that your liver has to process. So I will be taking a daily intramuscular injection of glutathione during my fast. It's not for the faint of heart. The medicine stinks. You can smell it. It's intramuscular, so the needle's like an inch long. Ugh. And it burns. At least it burns me. Am I selling it to you? When it comes to sleep quality, sleep is extremely important to me, and I have a very good, very rigid sleep routine. I will still be utilizing my blue blocker glasses. These are about 80%. Oh, do you want to see what these look like? Look. These ones right here are the goggles that I wear at night so I can scroll my phone without interrupting my circadian rhythm. I use my PMEF mat. It's a grounding mat. It's on one side of my bed. I generally fall asleep to it because it's like heated and it has crystals in it. So I lay on my PMEF mat and I generally fall asleep. When I wake up to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, then I crawl back into my side of the bed. I don't have any screens on in there. It's a pitch black room with blackout blinds, and my sleep scores are generally very, very good. But that is going to be my life for the next 30 days.